Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. This one na Capo Daniel, and I respond to Papa Weti Di Happen. As Papa done listen for our podcast for today, he done reach out for us and say, "Na ready wait till he go on with this thing for Pa Cheer, and Frog must go campaign because he today for the group as an Ambazonian Governing Council supporter and a person we consider himself a member. He hear the things the way they go on, he worry." So I don't talk say make I send my reaction for Pa Weti Di Happen because when Pa talk, it means say our grassroots them too they complain, they don't know what to think about them. The Ambazonian Governing Council and the ADF, it don't always be a grassroots organization where it be based for tap our grassroots, would it bring up people them where they not be in the mainstream or in the so-called Ambazonian elite class. Now people they think out of the box. And so, our grassroots then be very important for we. Now, why that it take time for send out this additional reaction in addition to the material we would then put them as communication for my podcast. So, what you need for know? The part here, he campaign for Frog must go. The Ambazonian Governing Council would actually give you very good point them. When I remember time we start, I even make an audio talk say as a matter of principle, now good idea say make Frog them go. But we talk say as a matter of an organization, we cannot stand for this thing. We don't contact party for back will show you communication where the international community, their important organ, they don't send them for raise concern about a campaign where be tailored to xenophobia and targeting of innocent Francophones, some of whom might be supporting the struggle, some of whom are innocent and have nothing to do with the struggle. And this campaign, it target them all. We already talk for you for back. If Pa Cheer, it be the work in good faith. If Pa Cheer, it be the campaign, this is thing na say it want support Ambazonia. Pa Cheer, if we stand for Ambazonia them, or especially for our grassroots Ambazonia them for AGOFC member them for tell and say this so AGOFC as an organization, they cannot really stand publicly to support such a thing. AGOFC and their top officials them, they cannot really stand to be campaigning in this thing. Yes, they have said that they don't want a campaign that is based on Francophones as a whole. Yes, they have said all these things, but they have said that they support the principle. So I will continue to do my thing as Pa Cheer in the background, and everybody who wants to support me can support me. You can support me here and still support the AGOFC what they are doing, irrespective of the complaints they are making or how they distance themselves in the public. That is what you would expect a patriot and somebody who put the flag of Ambazonia in front. But my country people them, my own country people, our grassroots will not listen for me. Pa Cheer, act that way. Pa Cheer don't come out na for sabotage the AGOFC. It talk say AGOFC na a stagnant organization. Na lie way they talk am. AGOFC na the champion the inspiration and innovation for inside this Ambazonia struggle. Every new thing that they put on for front for put women would go before. Secondly, the even worst thing, he can talk say AGOFC the one go sell Ambazonia for francs. Taking statement way our press secretary Lucas Asu, it don't make them out of context. If you go listen to Lucas talk, you go know say Pa Cheer it lie. Pa Cheer get contact with all man for AGOFC, including the top hierarchy right to the president of the governing council. Why he no call it for get clarification? We will there for inside the cabinet. We will see all communicate where they go for diplomacy. They come back. Nothing. No, they say Ambazonia. One go say Ambazonia for France. It is lie and a lie. So why will Pa Cheer be using this campaign to sabotage the governing council? Even if it calls to the people that were back there and say, "Hey, governing council, the one sabotage it." Now lie. We don't simply distance ourselves. We don't simply express our opinion. Say we no like the campaign. It need to reflect good on the struggle. When we talk say the conduct for the struggle, it means say wait till people that will talk and say this struggle will be about. Now they will talk say this one a struggle. Now we go begin fight Francophone them. They will not struggle as xenophobic thing. They target innocent Francophone them. Because thing when they talk so if you make us push on people, then they go take gun, go key in a Francophone then they. Nothing that they talk about the conduct. But irrespective of these differences, we'll get them. If we still carry it in, they go do them. Or even if you want to criticize our position, if we stick on the points and on these things, they will then raise them up. But if it come na for can sabotage with the lie for about the governing council, that one is not fine. Imagine if we would take that time for start putting for the spotlight, for already examine who we be, which way be, but we never do am. Urando talks, okay, if they are today. Now our position this, we don't repeat them again and again. So my country people, part here, you know, they act in good faith. Now the only conclusion now they talk. If you act in good faith, make it come back for una can't tell una say that thing where you lie about egg of sea. It no correct. Egg of sea don't get member the way they don't come, live honorably. Tapang Ivor is the day. Even though he come out back officially like a position, but he stand for we are back. You go look Eugene Ufoka, a gentleman. He don't stand for work for diplomacy. He don't come out egg of sea. He not ever turn for take and for sabotage we or for blackmail we. Because he be there inside, he know so we all been a patriot the way all man do it best for put our country first. The list go down and down. So many people they don't come out for egg of sea, including fighters and the way they be done they will read and come out both for ground zero and for abroad. So if something be there for inside egg of sea way bad una for that year. If something be there for egg of sea way get corny inside if for that year, let una they see how people they come out for IG. They come out the show prove them say hey they be the chop money for year, they be the do the one, they do the one. Una for the Siam. So if some man come out they can't lie for egg of sea name, for ADF a name. That man, you know, clean. Or maybe that man, he done lost sense. Or he done miss his way. If Pache, he done lost sense or he done miss his road, make it correct himself. If he even not true say na patriot, where he just want for drive na francophone them because he say na the only way that way go bring me freedom. If we focus on that campaign, you know, for becoming the blackmail egg of sea. So when I go talk for ye, so long as you try for blackmail people them they go always look you with two eye. Now say day as a day, think them plenty for our hand. Today for this talk, for the celebrate this big mission way General Efang picking the randuam, ma they call and how they talk and General Efang picking them. Even though they fight it in our country, we want to focus now on the institution. Say that in this way, ADF don't carry today for Bamenda, they don't introduce this popcorn them, punky them for inside town. Now big move for supposed to separate them for the celebrate them. Anyway, we'll talk to say debate be important. Idea as a day, I hope so. When I hear our voice, when I hear our position, I hope so it will bring una clarity. God bless una.